Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear us? That is the question. The chat is slow and delayed. And transition. Alright, they can hear us. Me. Hello everyone, and welcome to our first live reaction. And welcome to our first live reaction of this channel. Hello, Alex.
Yeah,
hello, Izo.
No VODs.
Yeah, no VODs. We are one short today because Sasha ended up going into the underworld and got played with by Cerberus a little too much.
Yeah, so Sasha's in the washing machine as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thankfully, we remembered to take the speaker out this time.
Yeah, indeed.
Although I wish you would have let me record the sounds it was making. That would have made Halloween so much more epic.
Yeah. But
Those are info hazards, and you know it.
Fair. But yeah,
True.
Today we will be reacting to Epic the Musical. So, to give a bit of some information, Epic the Musical is a concept album created by Jorge Rivera-Herrans. And yes, that is how it's pronounced. It's not George, it's Jorge. He basically made this in the style of a Broadway musical, but it's all just concept music albums, and it is subject to change if it ever gets adapted into an actual Broadway musical.
Of course. Creative liberties and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And I have already seen Epic the Musical. In fact, this is my personal animatic playlist. Oh yeah, that I should also mention, because of how popular it got at some point, people have started making animatics or rough animations for it up the wazoo, and it is insane just how many animatics there are, numbering in the triple digits.
I mean, animatics are a pretty fun thing to do, so I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus, the musical got popular over TikTok, so that was kind of inevitable.
Oh yeah, it did start on TikTok. And speaking of TikTok, Jorge is also working on a musical for the Iliad, which is the story that takes place before the Odyssey. For those who don't know their Greek history, the Iliad takes place in the final year of the Trojan War and focuses on Achilles, the famous warrior who went ballistic after his cousin got murked. It was very sad.
Man, I remember... Sorry, go ahead.
In fact, the Iliad, has another name, the Wrath of Achilles. In fact, the first word that is uttered in the story is Menon, wrath. But that is not the story that we are going to be witnessing today. Epic the Musical is primarily based on the story of the Odyssey, the journey of Greek hero Odysseus as he tries to make it home and finds himself impeded at every turn by both gods and monsters.
Yeah, as Shaperillis put it, it was basically the shonen anime of its time.
It really was.
I guess you could put it that way. Anyways, without further ado, are you guys ready?
As ready as we'll ever be.
All right.
Indeed.
Might get a few ads, but between each song, but I got ad blocker, which causes the ads to kind of stutter, which is kind of funny.
Ah.
All right. So first,
Well, you better be careful since YouTube's been cracking down on ad blockers as of late.
yeah, our first animatic is a fusion of two songs, "The Horse and the Infant" and "Just a Man" by Gigi. Gigi is pretty famous among the let's pause that for a second. Gigi is pretty famous among the animatic community and is widely considered to be the first person to start the animatics. So she has and she's also holds a special place in my heart because it was one of her animatics that helped me discover this whole musical in the first place.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea why, but my cursor is vanished, but let's put this in theater mode. There's my cursor. Alright. I'm gonna put it in full screen mode. And we'll begin. You guys ready?
Yep.
Alright. Here we go. Horse and the Infant.
Alright, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war, they killed us slowly. But now we'll be the ones who slay. Think of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been. They're growing old and yet you're still here.
Ah, that's better.
Do what I say and you'll see them again.
Yes, sir!
Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will let our mates through the gates to take the whole city at large. Teucer will shoot any ambush attacking. Little Ajax will stay back. Nestor, secure Helen and protect her. Neo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector.
Yes, sir!
Find that inner strength now. Use that well of pride. Fight through every pain now. Ask yourself inside what you live for, what you try for, what you wish for, what you fight for.
What do you live for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for?
Penelope, Penelope, and Telemachus.
Man, the
I fight
animation's
for
really
us.
nice.
Yeah.
Fight for us.
What do you live for?
Yeah.
Penelope,
What do you try for?
Telemachus,
What do you wish for?
I'm on my way.
What do you fight for?
Attack! Who was that?
A vision of what is to come.
Hi, Zeus.
Cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now.
Tell me how.
I don't think you're ready. A mission to kill someone's son. A foe who won't run, unlike anyone you have faced before.
Say no more. I know that I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready.
Ooh.
It's just an
He was not ready.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a boy. What sort of imminent threat does he pose that I cannot avoid?
This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger, one fumed with rage as you're consumed by age. If you don't end him now, you'll have no one left to save. You can say goodbye to Penelope. You can say goodbye to Penelope.
I could raise him as my own, or send him far away. Make sure his past is never known. I'm gonna bleed for you, down on my knees for you. I'm begging, please. Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
The blood on your hands is something you won't lose. All you can choose is who's.
Ooh.
That is a killer line to end on for that song. So,
Yeah.
some context. There were a lot of names dropped in that intro, and many of them were in the Iliad. Let's see. Ajax, he had a tragic end. He wasn't actually little, though. There were two Ajaxes, Great Ajax and Lesser Ajax. That they just called him that in order to differentiate them. And King Nestor, Nestor is secure, healing, and protector. Nestor is interesting because he is probably the oldest guy in that era. He's lived since the time of Heracles. That's as far back as his name goes. Agamemnon, he's an asshole, and that Menelaus, it is the guy that Helen of Troy was previously married to, the king of Sparta.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I also really love how this basically establishes the dynamic between gods and man.
Yeah. The gods in the Greek world were very active, and they were and they did not show any hesitation to people who disrespected them. Just look at Arachne.
Yeah.
She disrespected the gods, and that got to turn into a spider for her troubles.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've
There's
always.
also
Sorry,
Go
you go ahead, Picket.
there's also the fact that gods and humans have very, very different lifespans and abilities, so it's more akin to blue and orange morality rather than
That is fair, yeah.
anything else.
I've lived among humans long enough that I can understand their side of the morality better than a deity's. But yeah, that child, the son of Prince Hector, is named in the Greek text. He is named Astyanax, and after the siege of Troy, that the Achaeans, the Greeks, debated for a long time on what to do with him, because no one wanted to kill a baby. That's why that whenever Greek kings were confronted with a prophecy that their child would overthrow them, that they would hand that duty off to someone else. But yeah, no one wanted to kill a child, but they eventually came to the decision that if they didn't kill Astyanax, he would eventually grow up and come back seeking revenge after they've all aged.
Yeah, the Greek pantheon was one of my favorite things to learn about in high school, and I think one of the best things about it is even the gods had their flaws. Like, they weren't these perfect, all-knowing, all-powerful, all-encompassing beings. They still had, like, their vices. I mean, look at how many kids Zeus had.
Oh, yeah.
And look at how many of them were not with Hera.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing Zeus has lost a lot of his power, because he probably smite me if he heard me call him by my favorite nickname for him, the god of one-night stands.
I mean, he probably embraces it now.
Probably. Yeah.
But we don't want to take that risk.
Yeah.
Oh, thankfully, he and Hera finally divorced.
They're still married.
Family neutrals.
They're still married.
To your knowledge.
Yeah. Hera is Hera's the goddess of family and marriage. That she doesn't believe in divorces. Only way you're getting divorced.
Even though we probably should.
Yeah. There was one time when Hera did get mad at Zeus enough to leave, and Zeus actually cleaned up his act for once.
Well, for once.
Yeah. Basically, he had a wooden doll carved. He dressed it up and made it look like that there was a new marriage procession. And when Hera showed up to see what was going on and found that it was a wooden doll, Zeus said that he had only had eyes for her. It was actually pretty sweet, and then it became a tradition to remember their marriage in that area by burning wooden dolls in a volcano.
Huh. That's oddly specific.
Yeah. Anyways.
Sure, they were wooden dolls.
Yeah, they were wooden dolls. Carved wooden dolls, but wooden dolls. They're not doing Kazuya there.
I mean, I'm just making sure, because we know that there's plenty of people who would say that they sacrificed a wooden doll, but in reality, it wasn't a wooden doll.
All right. Anyways,
I think they discontinued that tradition because volcanoes are just really freaking annoying to trek to.
Right.
True.
Anyways, let's continue this.
Yes.
Onward to Just a Man, probably the most famous song in this saga, the Troy saga.
Well, barring a couple others, but we'll get those eventually.
Think back to the sun of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war.
Honestly, the guy that's doing the song work, he's doing a phenomenal job.
That is Jorge himself singing.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude was actually a singer.
Oh, wow.
He wrote and composed all these songs.
Yeah, I believe some of them were part of a school project or something.
I think they were at the start, but it has since grown into this grand thing.
Yeah.
I hope he got a good grade on it.
I hope so.
Same.
Even after all the years away from what I've known, I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man. But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a man become a monster?
I'm just a man.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, in the end, he had to kill the infant.
Yep.
Yep.
He could not take the chance that Astyanax would grow up and murder everyone he loved.
But at the same time, it's very clear he did not appreciate the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, like that was a very hard choice to make.
Yeah. The worst part about it, some animatics have him has his vision shifting to see his own son in Astyanax's place, because keep in mind he when he left his son was still an infant, which was 10 years ago at this point. So his son Telemachus would be 11 at this point, roughly.
Jeez, that's got to be very heavy to deal with.
Yeah, the Trojan War lasted 10 years at least. The bulk of it was laying siege to Troy itself, because Troy's walls were legendary in how tough they were to penetrate. It was even it was even believed that Apollo himself helped build the walls.
Although you could make the argument that they were in fact normal walls. I mean, let's face it, this was ancient times after all.
The
walls were practically the greatest defense you could ever have.
Yeah. This was the this was the end of the Bronze Age, the Mycenaean Greece, before we hit the Dark Ages, where a lot of information got lost. Writers and poets telling these stories through oral tradition.
I think the voice cut out for me.
Jeez. What was the last thing you heard me say?
Because some of the stuff you remember, why some of these were preserved.
Yeah, they were preserved through oral tradition.
Of course, later on, the printing press was invented, and of course, as much as we like to harp on it these days, the churches did preserve a lot of texts, like, as much as they feasibly could.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, let's move on to the third song in the saga, Full Speed Ahead. We're cutting ahead in time to when they leave the land and begin sailing home.
What are you doing?
Go away, ads. Be gone.
It's be gone.
My
ad.
my ad blocker isn't perfect.
Are you using
Yeah.
AdBlock Plus or?
Malware bites.
Oh, okay. Because I use AdBlock Plus, and that seems to be that works really well with YouTube.
600 men, 600 men under my command, with only one goal in mind.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
600 men, 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance,
It's what lies in between.
and Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. Penelope's waiting for me. So full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Captain,
You really bust
600 men.
600 men.
600 men with big mouths to feed. And we've run out of supplies to eat.
Curse the war of food stores depleted.
600 men.
600 men.
600 reasons to take what we can. So Captain, what's the plan?
Captain, what's the plan?
Watch where the birds fly.
Watch where the birds
They
fly.
will lead us to land.
They will lead us to land.
There will hunt for food, my second in command. Now for speed ahead.
We're off and away we go. We're off and away we go.
Captain, apologies.
Look! There in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows?
Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke. I say we strike first. We don't have time to waste, so let's break the place and... No. Polities, gear up. You and I'll go ahead.
You and I'll go ahead.
We should try to find a way no one ends up dead. We don't know what's ahead. Give me till sunrise, and if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole
No, I
place
really do
burn.
love this way of
Now
storytelling.
full speed ahead.
What do you mean? The musical part aspect?
Yeah, I really do like the musical part aspect where they're actually telling the story as a musical. I really do like when they do this.
Yeah. In musicals, getting the progression of story across through music is how they do their thing. If a musical it just has songs for the sake of having songs, it's not doing a good job as being a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it also helps that songs tend to be very easy ways to memorize details.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, after all, wouldn't you want to sing along to it?
Oh, definitely.
I'm kind of vibing to this, actually.
All right, and that was Full Speed Ahead by animated by Markami. Thank you, Markami. Your animatic is beautiful.
It really is.
We just got introduced to two characters there, Eurylochus and Polites. Eurylochus is another big name in the Odyssey, and he's basically in the original Odyssey, he was the dumbass who questioned Odysseus's choices at every turn.
And we all know how that worked out for them.
Oh, definitely.
Yep.
And Polites, he doesn't really show up a lot in the Odyssey. And strangely enough, we don't even know where he dies in the Odyssey. So I think
it was probably one of the incidents involving the sea creatures.
Possibly. What we do know is he survived as far as Circe in the original book. But here Jorge has selected him as the deliverer of the message, which you'll be learning in the next song.
So I'm
After this, after the ads get skipped. So here we have formerly humans, open arms animatic. Skip that ad. Oh yeah, something I should also mention. A lot of animatics tend to portray polities with glasses, and that's because the person who sung Polities' lines also wore glasses.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Some animatics like to use the real life actors' likeness when designing characters for the animatics.
I mean, it is a pretty common thing to do when it comes to animation.
Yeah, that's true.
You can relax, my friend. Huh? I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. I'm fine, Polities. Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword, enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you, this life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Stay back.
Oh my goodness, nudity.
Greet the world with open arms.
I hope we don't get
I mean, it
demonetized.
wouldn't be a great musical without it.
Yeah.
Of course.
They didn't wear a lot of clothes back in the day. In fact, sandals were pretty rare as well, from what I've heard,
Yeah.
from what I remember. But yeah, these are the Lotus Eaters. They weren't really little furry cat things. In the story, they were people who were drugged out on flowers.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's a lame design choice, don't you think?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hi, Athena.
If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes.
See? This life is amazing when you greet it. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place,
What
so
the-
we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree. But look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get with open arms.
Lotus Eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat?
The cave, scary cave.
A cave!
Scary cave.
There's a cave where we could feast. And where do we
Cave
stand
that
to
may or
find
may
this
not
food-filled cave?
cause a massive domino to fall.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Welcome.
quick question.
This
Yeah.
life is
So these guys are on the open sea, right?
Yeah. This is an island that they're currently visiting right now.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. They're on an island. They're searching for food. The reason why they're exploring is for food, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just make some fishing rods and nets and just catch fish off of the boats?
Well, you see, fishing isn't as reliable when you're trying to feed 600 men.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
gonna have to do that for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Right.
It's amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace it and light up the world? Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. You can relax, my friend.
Yeah, as you can see, that the killing the infant definitely scarred Odysseus there.
Oh yeah.
Right. And moving.
Things only went downhill from there.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, to be fair, being forced to kill an infant, if you don't get some sort of PTSD from that, you're a psychopath.
Oh, definitely. Especially when when killing that infant basically drew your memories back to your own child. But yeah, let's move on to the final song in the Troy saga, "Warrior of the Mind." As you all remember, we saw an owl watching in this song. After these ads get skipped, we'll begin "Warrior of the Mind" by Murchie.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Athena!
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you. I see you changing from how I've designed you. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom, master of war. My
I like the
life has
design they
no
did for
mission.
Athena.
Yeah, it's very good design.
Greatest warrior.
Yeah.
I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic bar only the best would kill. One day a boy came for the thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the bar's own will.
Let's go!
Maybe one day he'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know he'll change the world, 'cause he is a warrior of the mind. Maybe one day I'll reach him and we can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. He is a warrior of the mind.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
Haha! I was lying, and you fell for my bluff. Haha.
Well done, enlighten me, what's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena. Badass in the arena. Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best
Wow,
strategies we've
call her
seen.
out like that.
Yeah.
I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and man, best is a friend.
He'll see where it ends.
Okay.
Maybe
Rejected.
follow me and we'll make
Yep.
a greater
Well, he was kind of out of the league anyway.
we'll change the world.
Worth a shot
Man,
anyways.
you can't kill a guy for trying, can you?
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem,
Oh, Argos.
answer.
make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me.
Right.
Wow.
And that's the end of the Troy saga. So yeah,
Yeah.
Athena is essentially Odysseus's patron goddess, because she was impressed with his wisdom and tactics in battle. And interesting thing about that boar, that is actually related to a early myth with Odysseus, where he went out boar hunting, and while fighting one, he got a pretty nasty wound in his calf, and it left a pretty nasty scar. And people would recognize him by that scar, even if he was disguised.
Oh yeah, like he is in Achilles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All it took for Achilles was getting shot in the heel. But yeah.
As Philoctetes would say, such a heel he was. He barely flicked there once and kaboom, he's history.
But yeah, that was the end of the Troy saga, and let's move on to the second saga, the Cyclops saga. This is where things go downhill.
Yep.
Because, you know, every Greek story is a tragedy, didn't you know?
Uh-huh. We're going to be continuing on the Murchie train with Polyphemus. Right after these ads. Yeah.
It's almost like a Saturday morning cartoon thing.
Yeah. Right after these messages.
Or a streaming service. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Over here. Look at all this food. Look at all these sheep. I can't believe this cave has all this for us to keep.
I've gotta hand it to you both. This is quite the treat. There are enough sheep here to feed the entire fleet.
It's almost too perfect, too good to be true. Why would the Lotus Eaters pass up on all this food? Hey there.
Boss fight time.
Yeah. So how many of you need to clean up the bricks that you've collectively shat? Because
I got two cats pawing at the screen trying to bat at the Cyclops. So they're ready for a boss fight.
Oh yeah, but yeah, this is probably the most terrifying design people have given to Polyphemus. That is the name of the Cyclops.
In all honesty, I like how they went with like part Cyclops, part Beholder.
Yeah.
You killed my sheep.
And by the way, that is Jorge doing the voice of Polyphemus using a voice modulator.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite sheep.
Ah, shit. He's about to go John Wick on him.
Gives you the right to
Yeah.
feel the pain so deep. Don't you know that pain you
Oh,
sow
yeah.
is pain you reap? Time to drink
some damage. Maybe you and I can make a deal. I'll give you our finest treasure, so long as we leave alive. You can keep the world's best tasting wine.
Wine?
Have a drink, one sip and you'll understand the power that's in your hands. A wine so fresh, you'd never want to eat human flesh again. Then we shall be on our way. No bloodshed in here today. A trade you see, gift from you and a gift from me.
I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name?
My name is Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody. For your gift, I've won to reply.
I'm so glad we see eye to eye.
Yes.
Oh.
He's had 10 years to practice his dad jokes. Let him have this one.
Yeah.
Though it looks like Polyphemus isn't going to let him have it.
The
Nope.
final man to die.
Watch out!
Yeah, there's a joke in the Epic the Musical community where there's a joke where people say Polyphemus probably was going to let them live, but then he made that dad joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was him, I would have killed him for that dad joke too. Let's be honest.
Let him have it. He hasn't gotten to be a dad for 10 years.
True enough.
Yeah. Anyways, here we go with Survive, another Murchie song.
My brothers, the rest of our fleet, they wait at the beach. And if we're defeated, their good is dead. Straight ahead, that is who we're fighting. No backup, no chance for support. So draw out your swords. Our foe must be thwarted right here and now. Show me how great is your will to survive. 600 lives at stake. It's just one life to take. And when we kill him, then our journey's over. No dying on me now. Defeat is not allowed. We must live through this day. So fight, fight, fight. Surround him. Attack from behind. Keep distance in mind and stay in his blind spot and strike his heels. Strike the heels. Show him that we're deadly.
And this is like watching a Dark Souls fight.
Oh, absolutely.
He's strong but he's slow. He can't land a blow if we're out of reach.
I mean, Dark Souls was a bit of an influence to this series, if I recall correctly.
Oh, really? That was a Levi maneuver right there.
Attack on Titan, eat your heart out.
Yeah.
Enough.
He's got a club. He's got a club.
What are our orders? Captain! Captain!
wow.
Uh-huh.
My Dark Souls comparison is very apt.
Oh, definitely. As soon as he pulled out the club, people started dying. They hit phase 2 and were not prepared.
This is almost like
Indeed.
it's
Yeah.
almost like some of the harder Final Fantasy 14 bosses.
Oh yeah. To basically describe how it went down in the original book, that Polyphemus it basically sealed the entrance of the cavern with a giant boulder, which they could not get past. So what Odysseus did was he gave the Cyclops undiluted wine, and when asked for his name, he introduced himself as Nobody, and we'll get to why in a bit. But basically, the undiluted wine caused the Cyclops to get hammered as all heck and fall into a drunken sleep. Though in this case, what Odysseus did was he added a bit of the lotus from the previous island into the wine, causing the...
Oh, great.
So he basically roofied the Cyclops, essentially.
Yeah, I probably would have phrased it a little better, but yeah, that's exactly what he did.
Uh-huh.
I mean, for all you Final Fantasy fans out there, if you remember the item Bacchus wine, which makes you go berserk, there you go. Shit. What was the guy's name again?
Odysseus.
Odysseus.
Thank you. He just made that for the Cyclops. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, here we are with "Remember Them" by Wolfie the Witch, another big name in the animatic community.
Yes, the song that effectively sealed Odysseus's fate.
Mm-hmm.
Captain! We must move quickly. We don't have much time. He didn't notice I mixed lotus in his wine. Mark my words now. This is not the end.
But Captain, what do we do with our fallen friend?
Something that Jorge does really well is leitmotifs. If you were listening pretty closely, you could hear the full speed ahead leitmotif where the da na na da 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 da, we're up and off and away we go. You could hear that in the playing in the background. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. That's really good.
Yeah. Jorge is a genius when it comes to music.
Remember them when the fire begins to fade. For the fallen and afraid, we are not to let them die in vain.
Remember them.
We're the ones who carry on the flames of those who've gone, and our comrades will not die in vain. I need all our hands on his club. This is how we're getting out of here. Use your swords to sharpen this stuff and turn it to a giant spear.
Let's kill him.
His body is blocking the path. If we kill him, we'll be stuck inside.
Captain, where do we attack him?
We gotta stab him in the eye.
Yes, sir. Remember them when the fire begins to fade. For the fallen and afraid, we are not to let them die in vain. Remember them. We're the ones who carry on the flames of those who've gone, and our comrades will not die in vain.
Now! Scatter!
Who hurts you? There are more of them?
Yeah, imagine how terrifying it is to just barely win out against a Cyclops after he killed half of the men you brought, and then only to find out there's more of them. They're probably shitting
Yeah.
bricks right now.
not as much bricks they'll be shitting as soon as they figure out who he was related to.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Captain, we should run. Wait. Who hurts you? Captain, please. Wait. It was nobody. If nobody hurts you, be silent. Don't go.
That is it. And that was the crux of Odysseus' plan there. He introduced himself as nobody, so when people asked what happened to him, Polyphemus said that nobody did this.
Wow. That
Now prepare to watch him fuck it up.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Let's grab the sheep and away we go.
And there's Athena's leitmotif coming in on the piano.
Yep.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you? He's still a threat until he's dead. Finish it.
No.
No?
What good would killing do? When mercy is a skill more of this world could learn to use. My friend is dead, our foe is blind. The blood we shed, it never dries. Is this what it means to be a warrior of the mind?
Don't!
Hey, Cyclops! When we met, I led with peace, while you fed your inner beast. But my comrades will not die in vain. Remember them. The next time that you dare, choose not to spare. Remember them. Remember us. Remember me. I'm the reigning king of Ithaca. I am neither man nor mythical. I am your darkest moment. I am the infamous Odysseus!
Dude basically doxed himself.
Oh.
Also, that smile.
Oh, that was such a creepy smile.
Yeah.
Dude, you never, ever tell a mystical creature your name.
Oh, absolutely not. But yeah,
Especially given the chance that they might be related to someone even worse.
uh-huh. But yeah, the expressions on this animatic were just god tier, no pun intended. Yeah, let us move on to the final song in the Cyclops saga, that My Goodbye. After these messages.
After these messages.
After these
Right
messages.
back.
You were
Done fucked up.
sentimental
Yep.
at best.
One thing you definitely do not want to do with a god is with a Greek god is disappoint them. Just look at just look at what was his name? He was a I think it was shoot, what was his name? It's been a long time. I believe it was Jason of the Argonauts. He basically was the champion of Hera, and he ended up disappointing her by breaking his marriage vows to try and get in with a royal family.
Oh, yeah. That didn't end well for him either.
Yeah, he ended up getting crushed by the crumbling monument to his past glory.
Always fun.
That's It's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft. Your dead friends can
Given
attest.
what happens to her on a regular basis, that's something she especially hates.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned ya, and you failed the test. So now I'm gone. This way, you'll know what your place is. This way, you can't cross the line. This way, when all is over, you'll keep yours and I'll keep mine. This way, you won't disappoint me. This way, you won't waste my time. This way, I'll close the door. Consider this as my goodbye.
That's just like you. Why should I be surprised? Selfish and prideful and vain. Unlike you, every time someone dies, I'm left to deal with the strain. What's the title that a goddess could lend? If I'll never sleep at night, I'll remind you I saw you as a friend. But now we're done. This way, you're out of my head now. This way, you won't plague my life. This way, when all is done, you're out of sight and out of mind. This way, you get what you wanted. This way, you can save your time. This way, you close the door and have your damn goodbye.
You're not looking for a mentor. I'm not looking for a friend. I mistook you for a dead man. What a waste of effort spent.
At least I know what I'm fighting for while you're fighting to be known. Since you claim you're so much wiser, why's your life spent all alone? You're alone!
Wow.
Knocks himself and got rid of his
You'll hear what I'm saying.
protections.
Yeah. Odysseus.
King of making really good decisions.
Yeah. Odysseus, dude. Now is not the time to be sassy with your divine sugar mama. Like, what are you doing, man?
This is like D&D when a warlock decides they've had enough with their patron.
Yeah, pretty much.
One day you might understand one day, but not today. For after all, you're just gone. This day you sever your own head. This day you cut the line. This day you lost it all. Consider this as my goodbye. Consider this as my goodbye. This is my goodbye. Consider this as my goodbye. This is my goodbye.
The visuals and the voice work is just so haunting.
Yeah. And that's the end of the Cyclops saga. What do you think of it so far?
Honestly, I'm
Pretty
liking
good.
Yeah, cause this was very masterfully done. There are a few things that do kind of hurt the musical, but all in all, it's a very well crafted. Is very well crafted. And something I mean to bring up. With everyone's motif, every person has like an instrument to help identify them. For Athena, she has the piano. And for Odysseus, he has the guitar.
Yeah.
Let's see, I believe Penelope, Odysseus's wife, has the viola. Because whenever Penelope is brought up, you hear her leitmotif with the viola, where it goes, Penelope. That's her leitmotif. And I think Eurylochus has the drums. Right. And here we come to the next saga. The Ocean Saga. And here we have Waffles to a Crisp's animatic for Storm.
Oh boy.
Storm sadly doesn't get a lot of animatics. A lot of the early songs don't get animatics much.
These waves and tides have grown in strength and size. Is it nature or divine or a blessing in disguise?
He's lost it.
Yeah.
There's no time to die. Comrades, brace for a storm. The likes of which we've never seen before. Brace for a storm. With hope so close, we must keep pushing forward. Full speed ahead towards the island, but avoid the crashing waves. Tread where the tide is flat, and then you will be safe. Captain, we will capsize with these waves. Our fleet will fail. Have them follow my ship, all ensure that we prevail. We're taking too much damage to survive. We'll beat the storm. At this rate, we won't make it out alive. Help to move. An island in the sky.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So funny little thing. This is actually a mistake on Jorge's part. This island is essentially home to the King of the Winds, Aeolus, who later was retconned to be a god of the winds. And basically, in the Odyssey, his island was described as a floating island, which technically means it was an island that wasn't anchored to the bottom of the sea, so it would drift across the ocean, not really staying in one location. But Jorge made the mistake when reading that and thought it meant it was like floating in the sky.
You really just grab the harpoons, as many as you can find. What do you have in mind? We're gonna shoot for the sky. What?
An appropriate reaction. What?
I'm sorry, what?
Harpoon and aim it high. We're shooting for the island in the sky. In the sky.
I mean, to be fair, when you start singing it like that, Island in the Sky does sound a lot cooler.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Also, one thing to consider. Let's see. Shoot, what was I gonna say? Because Aeolia, I think it was called. Because it wasn't anchored to the ground. You basically had to tie your boat onto the land itself. So when you disembarked onto the island, it doesn't drift away from your boat.
That is a good idea.
Yep. All right. And next up we have Crashite's Luck Runs Out.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
You'll recognize that a common design choice for Eurylochus is he has a shaved head, a buzz cut.
Nice.
You've heard the legends of the island in the sky. in the home of the wind god.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before? This is the home of the wind god.
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand.
You could be caught off guard and lose your life. Worthless of this god and infused us with strife. Don't forget how dangerous the gods are.
I should also mention Eurylochus is voiced by Armando Julian, and Polites is voiced by Stephen Dookie. Let's see. Athena is voiced by Tegan Early.
Have faith, friend,
Okay.
we've come this far.
Yes, but how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on it and people die on it.
I still believe in goodness. I still believe that we could be kind. Lead from the heart and see what starts.
And what will we do when it tears us apart?
Where is this coming from, my friend?
I just don't wanna see another life end. You're like the brother I could never do without.
And suddenly you doubt that I could figure this out.
Captain, how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on it and people die on it. Whoa, how much longer till the snake breaks free? How much longer till your great day sees? How much longer till your strength takes leave? You rely on it and people die on it. Whoa.
Thank you for the concern, but brother, I can assure you, our journey is almost done. I understand that we're tired, I understand that we're phased, but don't forget how much we've already faced. I took 600 men to war and not one of them died there. In case you needed a reminder, if you'd like to speak more, let me pull you aside then. I need to talk to you in private.
It's not ominous.
Yeah. So interesting thing with Eurylochus saying that Odysseus is like the brother he could never do without. That's not a hyperbole. Eurylochus is technically Odysseus's brother-in-law because Eurylochus married Odysseus's sister.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't have you planting seeds of doubt. I can't have you disagreeing each route. I need you to always be devout and comply with this, or we'll all die in this. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's like a.
Odysseus does have... Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Odysseus does have a point. He needs people to trust in him, because if people don't trust in him, then they'll end up not following his plan and end up dying. At least that's how he's seeing it.
Foreshadowing is a literary device.
Yep.
Oh, of course.
Right. Next up, we have Keep Your Friends Close. And bringing it to us is our good old friend Gigi.
Yay!
Yep, Gigi's back. With probably my favorite design for Aeolus, the god of the winds.
Great wind god Aeolus, I don't know if you know this, but our path to home is blocked by an impenetrable storm. I ask for your assistance so we at last can go the distance. Can you cast the perfect winds for us and aid our journey home? wrapped in that bag. Something dangerous, friends, we mustn't lag.
It's treasure.
What?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, Aeolus in this in Epic the Musical is an absolute chaos gremlin.
Oh, definitely.
That to bit in the original work, Aeolus what was an older man who was basically given dominion over the winds. And in the original story, what he did was he took 3 of the 4 winds, the ones that blow from east, west, and south, respectively, or north, west, and south, and kept the east wind free, so Odysseus would have the winds he needed to get home, instead of just bagging up the winds of a specific storm.
Ooh.
Open the bag. Let's see what you got. No, do not. Everybody listen closely. See how this bag is closed. That's how it's supposed to be. This bag has the storm inside. We cannot let the treasure rumor fly. We'll try.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Never really know who you can trust.
Now we wanna get the bag open so they can have closure.
Sometimes sneaking is a must.
Cause the end always justifies the means.
Everything's changed since politics. So
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Pulling out the spyglass.
for 9 days I've stayed wide awake, trying to make it home with no storm or tidal wave. I remain unopposed, the bag is still closed, and I'm getting closer to you. I can't wait to make some new memories. Time for me to be the father I never was. Just keep your eyes open. Why are my eyes and my heart and my soul so heavy? Just keep your eyes open. I keep on trying to embrace you both. Why won't you let me? Just keep your eyes open.
I bet you he's chilling for some coffee right about now.
Oh, probably. Sadly, coffee did not exist in this time period. But it is practically Herculean to stay awake for 9 days. That he is probably just desperate for some sleep.
But I'm the same. Yes, I'm the same. Just keep your eyes open.
No amount of coffee is gonna help this man.
Nope.
Wake up. Wake up. Odysseus, they're opening the bag. Wake up! Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Never really know who you can trust. Where's the storm taking us?
I said to keep the bag closed, but you weren't compliant. If I had to guess, you're headed to the land of the giants.
Help me close the bag! But sir, it's too late! We can save whatever wind is left to use another day! Come on! Oh, Odysseus of Ithaca! Do you know who I am?
That
Well, that's not good.
nope.
That's not a good sign.
So yeah, Aeolus was voiced by Kira Stone, who did a really good job. Let us proceed onward to the final song of the Ocean Saga, Ruthlessness, and to the very animatic
Yeah.
and to the very song that introduced me to Epic the Musical.
I mean, it did introduce a lot of us to Epic the Musical. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Sasha, stop typing on the phone. You'll break it in the dryer. Silly decoration.
Why did we put Sasha's phone in the dryer with them?
That is a good question. If it comes out in one piece.
I don't really have an answer to,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
If that phone comes out in one piece, I'm going to be surprised.
I mean, it was a Nokia phone, so probably the dryer's going to be broken more than the phone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's proceed with ruthlessness.
Oh yeah, final boss music. Let's go.
Oh, actually, chat finally started to work again.
Oh, nice.
It isn't very often that I get pissed off. I try to chill with the waves, but damn, you crossed the line. I've been so gracious, and yet you hurt the son of mine. That's right, the Cyclops you made blind is mine. No. I'm left without a choice and without a doubt. Guess the back of wolves is swimming with the shark now. I gotta make you bleed. I need to see you drown. But before you go, I need to make you learn how ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ourselves. You are the worst kind of good, 'cause you're not even great. A Greek who reeks of false righteousness, that's what I hate. 'Cause you fight to save lives, but won't kill and don't get the job done. I mean, you totally could have avoided all this had you just killed my son. But no.
He is not wrong. He could have avoided so much if he killed Polyphemus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Pickett.
Yeah, it's easy to forget that gods really, really take honor seriously.
Yeah. Especially the Greek ones. And here we have Poseidon basically reading Odysseus, the ancient Greek equivalent of the Riot Act, because he's technically not wrong. When he called out Odysseus for false righteousness, he's not wrong. Odysseus basically left Polyphemus crippled and unable to see for the rest of his life, and he called it mercy. What would have been a mercy was killing Polyphemus then and there.
Yep, that would have been a swift and merciful death.
Yeah.
You are far too nice. Mercy has a price. It's the final crack. We're about to break the ice now. You reveal your name, then you let him live. Unlike you, I got no mercy left to give. 'Cause ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ourselves. And now it is finally time to say goodbye. Today you die, unless of course you apologize for my son's pain and all his cries.
Poseidon, we meant no harm. We only hurt him to disarm him. We took no pleasure in his pain. We only wanted to escape.
The line between naivety and hopefulness is almost invisible, so close your hearts. The world is dark and ruthlessness is die.
He went from 600 men to 43 in one fell swoop.
Oh.
Yeah. Honestly, I think he lucked out.
I mean, now he doesn't have to worry about food as much.
Guys, seriously. Oh
Hey,
my gosh.
Odysseus only has himself to blame.
I'm gonna have to agree with Pickett on this one, man. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. But yeah, he brought this on himself. And as Eurylochus said, he relied on wit and people died on it. Also love how they're bringing back Just a Man for this bit.
43 left under your command. Does a man become a monster? I am your darkest moment.
Pretty much using one of his last words to Polyphemus against him. Because remember, one of Odysseus' last words to Polyphemus is saying, "I am your darkest moment."
Oh yeah.
The monster that always draws near. Any last words? All I gotta do is open this bag. What? Remember me.
And that's the end of the Ocean Saga. Getting a little sneak peek into what comes next. So yeah,
Jeez, he's
go ahead.
just pissing off all the gods at this point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What was I gonna say? In the original book, Poseidon and Odysseus never really meet face to face. Poseidon basically just acts from afar and in order to impede Odysseus' journey home as much as he can. Yeah.
That's never quite as interesting. So adaptions usually have them in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how justified do you think Poseidon is?
I
Give him
mean,
a good 8.
to be frank, for as petty as he is, he has a point here.
Mm-hmm.
This
Kinda makes you-
solid 8 out of 10.
This out.
Kind of makes you wonder who the real villain of the musical is.
I mean, the question is, when does a man become a monster?
Yeah, that's the question. And when does Odysseus become a monster? Yeah.
I mean, he kind of became one when he killed that infant, so...
Oh, probably.
I mean, the first step was killing the child.
Yeah. Thankfully, we had Polites there to help him try to hang on to his humanity.
Look at where that got him.
Yep. If you're I remember seeing another person react, and when they heard Polites' song, they were like, "Sir, how are you still alive in this era?"
Yeah.
Because Bronze Age Greece was pretty brutal. I would know. I was traveling through there at the time. Yeah. It was not a pretty time. A lot of pretty buildings, though, but a lot of gruesome battles and wars and stuff.
Most of them were fought by the Spartans, weren't they?
Not necessarily. You're thinking of that you're thinking of the later Spartans. That the early Spartans were a little different from the ones we know from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, factually speaking, every nation historically has, like, what, how many wars and battles?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
You humans and your silly little wars. Yeah, let us continue onward. We are now in the Circe saga, beginning with Puppeteer. This animatic is by Smulio, who did a really good job with this.
Captain, I have something that I must confess. Something that I must get off my chest. Until it is said, I cannot rest. Captain,
You really gotta make sure this island is secure.
but Captain,
There's only so much left we can endure. Whatever you need to say can wait some more. Of that I'm sure.
okay.
Eurylicus, back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? By the gods, what happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir, since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
What?
Yeah, a woman. A woman. What? Dude, that is the ultimate power back from back then.
Yeah, I just love that the dark, serious lines contrasted with Odysseus's more simplistic lines. That is beautiful line work for just for a joke.
Yeah.
She had us in just 2 words.
Come and shine.
Damn.
Welcome to the best part of your life. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
Only I stayed outside, but the rest went in.
Take a seat. Let me bring you all something to eat. I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
By the time they ate, it was far too late. For inside the meal,
Think of your past
she had cast a spell.
and your mistakes.
They began to squeal
They'll be the
and grow
last
snouts and tails.
mistakes you'll
She
make.
changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed,
This is the price.
and it wasn't quick.
We paid to live.
She turned our men
The world is not
from men to pigs.
and to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned. Every single cost is so much more than what we've earned. Think about the men we have left before they're none. Let's just cut our losses, you and I, and let's run.
Of course I'd like to leave now. Of course I'd like to run. But I can hardly sleep now, knowing everything we've done. There's no length I wouldn't go if it was you I had to save.
I can only hope you do the same.
In a way, Eurylochus is justifiably scared after seeing what he saw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Indeed.
if you saw 3 of your friends get turned into pigs,
especially as
turned your eyes, yeah.
especially as gruesomely as that. Then
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I can hear her still,
No one will find.
and her voice deceives.
Their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My innocent eyes.
Would you choose to leave?
Their loving queen.
I don't know.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer.
She's
Yeah.
a clever witch,
This is the price.
and she's hard to slay.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits,
We draw the line.
but you don't have to play.
Watch from above.
I have to try.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
But yeah, say hello to Cersei. Simply put, she is a minor goddess. She is the daughter of an oceanid nymph and Helios, the god of the sun.
Boy.
Yep.
So in the same ranks as Polyben.
Of who?
You know, the Cyclops.
Not exactly. No, she's more powerful than Polyphemus. She's more along in the. She's one of the lower tier gods, but she is still quite powerful. She's not as strong as Zeus. Let's be real.
Yeah.
All right. Moving forward, let us begin with wouldn't you like?
When two
After these messages.
Of course.
This anime comes to us from Koki Omi. As soon as it begins.
Kraken, I will not identify with you.
Alright.
I must say, what a brilliant speech you gave.
Who goes there?
Just a friend who could help you save your men. A foe like Cersei's not to be messed with. You want to beat her, you'll need the blessing of a certain god. Divine intervention, someone who's not afraid to send a message.
Hermes?
So yeah, meet Hermes.
Oh boy.
Yep. So fun little fact. Hermes is actually Odysseus's great grandfather. Not a lot of people know this.
Huh.
So Odysseus does have a bit of divine blood in him, but not that much given how far removed he is.
Oh yeah.
Would you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can beat her. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on a plate. She can all but make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bone.
Of course, the Family Guy death pose.
Of course.
I swear, the Family Guy
It would be
death.
animatic without it.
Oh yeah, the Family Guy death pose is practically a meme among the animation community.
I mean, it's a meme in general, so.
Yeah.
When you take her on a love, wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the like the fight lasts for hours? You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have some other magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her.
Oh, here in the roots of this flower, there lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, then you'll manifest a being of your creation. All you need's imagination, though it's only for a moment. Till you've beaten your opponent.
And I call this route Holy Moly.
Get ready to trip balls.
Yeah.
Hermes! Thank you. Don't thank me, friend. You very well may die. Good luck.
Yep, and that was Hermes. Fun little story. When writing Epic the Musical, Jorge actually struggled to figure out what musical style to give Hermes' songs, and he got the idea when his family sent him a lamp with light bulbs that could change color, and as he was letting the light bulbs sort of just shift different colors rapidly, the idea hit him. 80s synth.
Yep.
And it fits
100%.
and it fits Hermes perfectly.
It really does.
Yeah. In my opinion, Hermes probably has the best songs in the whole musical, in my opinion. Also, another interesting fact, at the beginning of the song, it started with, I believe, a lyre, and in his second song, it begins with it doesn't really begin, but one of the instruments used is a harp, sort of relating to how in his origin myth, Hermes invented the lyre by killing a tortoise and using its shell to fashion an instrument.
Oh, nice.
Anyways, moving on, we come to Done For.
With a name like that, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh yeah. Don't say that, you'll invoke Murphy's Law.
I think the name of the song already did that.
Yeah. Anyways, this animatic comes to us from Ani Flama, another big name in the animatic community.
Lady of the palace, sorry that I asked this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
I don't know who you are nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you and you're done for. Boy, you better run or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to
tip your scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me. I just ate a flower, one that claims your power, so you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes. Well, regardless.
Just call him out, why don't you? That was a brilliant call out right there.
It really was.
You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect, friends I can't neglect. So now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for.
You've lost.
My nymphs are like my daughters, I protect them at all costs. The last time we let strangers live, we faced a heavy loss. You've given me no reason to bestow you with my trust, but everyone's true colors are revealed in acts of lust.
I'm not sure I follow.
And she just drops the clothes.
Yep. He's just like, I'm not sure I follow. Oh,
Odysseus, you poor dense man. Right? And now for the final song in the Circe saga, There Are Other Ways. After these messages. I think when I post the edited version, I might cut out this part.
yeah, that might be a good plan. Ooh, a spicy connotation warning.
Oh yeah, this animatic comes to us from Gigi.
Gigi, I thought you were wholesome.
There are other ways of persuasion. There are other modes of control. There are other means of deceit. There are other roads to the soul. There are other actions of passion. You have so much left to learn. Want to save your men from the fire. Show me that you're willing to burn.
Who's to say with the mistakes I've made
Don't be
that they will be the
Think
last
of your
mistakes I
past.
ever made?
Don't break when
There is so much power, but there's no puppets here.
This is the pro.
Okay, that is a point to pause on. But in the original story, Odysseus does go through with it, but not before forcing her to make a vow on these sticks that not to do him or any of his crew harm. And a vow on the sticks is a pretty serious vow to make. It is not one to be taken lightly.
Oh yeah, that's right too. Shit.
Yeah. I don't know the details, but breaking a vow on the sticks can lead to some pretty serious consequences, including but not limited to the erasure of your very soul.
Yeah, that's pretty serious.
There is no line, never enough, so much power.
Or having your mortality be linked to one specific spot.
Oh yeah, and there she pulls a knife. That is why you get that vow out of her.
But there's no perfect
Yeah.
I can't. Back at home, my wife away.
By the way, did you hear that? The Penelope leitmotif?
Yep.
Back at home, my wife awaits for me. She's my my everything, my Penelope. And she's all my power, but it's been 12 long years, oh, 12 long years since I have seen my wife, and now the god of tides is out to end my life. So I beg you, Circe, grant us mercy, and let us puppets leave.
Poseidon, eh? There might be a way to evade him. There might be a way to get home. Though this other way's very dangerous, it might be your one final hope. I know of a brilliant prophet. Problem is this prophet is dead. I can't get you home, but I'll get you to the underworld instead. I'll release your men and I'll get you to the underworld instead. Maybe showing one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road. I remember actions of passion of once before. Maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer no more. Or maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer.
So much power, but there's no puppet here. No, she not a bear, she a puppeteer. No, she not a bear, she a puppeteer, yeah.
And that's the end of the Circe saga. And it was on that day that Odysseus would lose one more crew member.
Well, it wouldn't be the last one.
Yeah, that crew member's name is Elpenor, and he died in the rather embarrassingly. That is him up there on the roof. He was drinking wine while on top of the Circe's palace. Then he fell and broke his neck.
Well, every army has that one person.
Yeah. In fact, Odysseus and his crew didn't even notice that he was missing, or that he even died, until they found his ghost in the underworld.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hey, weren't you still with us? How did you die? Oh.
Yeah. After the underworld adventure, when they learned about Elpenor, they had to book it back to Circe's island so that he could get a proper burial, because proper burials were kind of a big deal in ancient Greece. In fact, one of the biggest crimes that you could commit is cutting up someone's body and then scattering the remains, because you would basically be denying them a proper burial.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that was the Circe saga.
Orpheus could attest to that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Yeah, what do you think of the Circe saga?
Honestly, it's well animated.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Let's move along to our final saga for tonight, the Underworld saga. The Underworld saga is only 3 songs long, and it ends off the first act of the musical.
Awesome.
Okay.
Bagels? I don't want bagels. I want musicals.
What about a musical bagel?
I mean, that would be awesome.
Yeah, a musical that sings to me. Sign me up.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be weird to like bite into a bagel and it starts singing to you?
All right, this animag comes to us from Gwendy.
Okay.
Friends, Circe's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
We should probably be glad that Sasha didn't end up falling into the river Styx. We'd never be able to fish her out.
No, it was bad enough trying to get her out of Cerberus's mouth.
Oh yeah. It took so much magic to calm him down.
Oh, you're telling me.
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who've died. Nothing's what it seems. And here in the underworld, the past seems close behind. This life confuses your mind.
By the way, this is Sasha's favorite song in the whole musical.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Also, yeah, imagine we're trying to get Sasha out of Cerberus's mouth, and she's just all happy days.
Oh yeah.
Does a man become a monster? 558 men who died under your command. Captain, 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 why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place where we can light up the world, here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Yeah. Imagine go into the afterlife, seeing your best friend, and you're not even able to give him a hug.
That's cruel and an unusual punishment.
Yeah.
And it probably isn't even enough for Poseidon.
Nope.
No.
Also, it's about to get worse. It's about to get much worse.
Oh, joy.
Would you like to take a guess at how it gets worse?
No, I'd rather just watch the video and be surprised.
All right, then.
That voice. It can't be. Mom?
Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be
I'm right here, Mom. Can't you see? I'm waiting. I took too long
I'll always love you.
and ventured too
I'll stay
far while you were waiting,
Bye, Mom.
Yep. It got worse.
Oh. Right in the feels.
Yeah. It.
Oh.
I don't know how Gwendy did it on this one, but out of all the animatics I've seen for the Underworld, Gwendy's was the one that got me tearing up at this part. Especially with those flashbacks of Odysseus hugging his mom from behind.
I bet you any money she was fighting the tears as she was animating it.
Oh, probably. Also, in the original book, Odysseus tried to hug his mom 3 times when he found her in the underworld, and because she was a ghost, he couldn't touch her. So as a reference to that, Gwendy had the 3 hugs in the past. One from as a baby, one from as a teenager, and one right before he went off to the Trojan War.
Ooh.
Bye, Mom.
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, your past is always close behind. Your past is always close behind. Down in the underworld.
Wow.
Yeah. Gwendy cooked with this one, I swear.
Yeah. Holy.
You don't know that? Okay, over there, Picket?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Heart of Stone, this one. No wonder you're supposed to be a super soldier.
I just think the 90s adaptation did her death better.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it's a pretty good adaptation. It's made for TV, so don't expect the special effects to be anything stellar.
Alright then. Yeah, here we have the second song in the Underworld saga, No Longer You. This animatic comes to us from Jimena. And yes, it's pronounced Jimena, not Jimena.
Alright, let's see how our hearts get broken by this.
Right. Here we have the blind prophet that Circe told Odysseus about. The blind prophet is named Tiresias, and he was a pretty prominent figure in Greek mythology. If you've ever read the story of Oedipus, he's the one who basically gave the prophecy that Oedipus would grow up to kill his dad.
Yeah, too bad that he didn't tell him anything else. Otherwise, he could have avoided a whole lot of shit.
I mean, that's basically how prophets work. They don't give you all the details, and as a result, you end up taking the exact path that leads you to fulfilling that prophecy.
Yeah, but no, Phineas.
Huh?
I'm just saying, if you know of Phineas, a little bit more details could have been necessary.
Oh, absolutely.
True.
The answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it. I see past and future running free. There is a world where I help you get home, but that's not a world I know.
What?
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try a final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no
this can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing. I see your palace covered in red, faces of men who had long believed you're dead. I see your wife with a man who is haunting, a man with a trail of bodies. Ooh! I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
Ooh.
So what do you think all that meant?
Either he returns home a very changed man, and he's no longer the man he was, or everybody assumes he's just dead, and everybody's moved on without him.
Yeah. So interestingly, Tiresias's lyrics that were all hints to what will happen in the next saga. But when he said, "A song of past romance, sacrifice a man, portrayals of betrayals, and a brother's final stand."
Yeah.
You will all get to see that in the next saga. But now, let us move on to the final song in the Underworld saga, Monster.
Ooh.
Probably my favorite song in the Underworld saga. This animatic comes to us from Gigi, and hers is probably my favorite.
How has everything been turned against us? How did suffering become so endless? How am I to reunite with my estranged? Do I need to change? I'm surrounded by the souls of those I've lost. I'm the only one whose line I haven't crossed. What if the greatest threat we'll find across the sea is me? What if I'm the monster? What if I'm in the wrong? What if I'm the problem that's been hiding all along? What if I'm the one who killed you every time I gave to guilt? What if I've been far too kind to foes, but a monster to ourselves? What if I'm the monster?
I feel like a lot of heroes go through this kind of self-conversation, don't you think?
Oh yeah, like especially when they've had to do questionable things.
Uh-huh. Not as many.
I mean, I see a lot of villains do it too, but
yeah. With Odysseus, he's definitely done a lot of questionable things.
Oh yeah.
I also like how they're bringing back this silhouette from Just a Man. That because if you remember in Gigi's Just a Man, you saw that it reflected in the mirror as he gets ready to kill Astyanax.
Yeah, that's right.
Cyclops struck with guilt when he kills? Is he up in the middle of the night? Or does he end my men to avenge his friend and then sleep knowing he has done right? When the witch turns men to pigs to protect her nymphs, is she going insane? Or did she learn to be colder when she got older and now she saves them the pain? When a god comes down and makes a fleet drown, is he scared that he's doing something wrong? Or does he keep us in check so we must respect him and now no one dares to piss him off? Does a soldier use a wooden horse to kill sleeping Trojans cause he is vile? Or does he throw away his remorse and save more lives with God?
I like this sequence because he's basically going through all his past adversaries and seeing them from a different angle rather than just seeing them as pure monsters.
Yeah. Very rarely do you have this level of self-reflection. Like, you would have villains and heroes reflect, sure, but a lot of them don't try to see the other side of the conversation or the other person's point of view.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Odysseus is going through an existential crisis, so...
Uh-huh.
Definitely.
But I like how he's basically seeing that the ruthlessness from the previous antagonists and seeing how in their own way they were justified. And he's working his way up to finding his own justification to be ruthless.
Well, if I became the monster, threw that guilt away, would that make us stronger? Would it keep our foes at bay? If I became the monster to everyone but us, and made sure we got home again, who would care if we're unjust? If I became the... Oh, ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. And deep down I know this well. I lost my best friend, I lost my mentor, my mom, 500 men gone. This can't go on, I must get to see Penelope and Telemachus. So if we must sail through dangerous oceans and beaches, I'll go where Poseidon won't reach us. And if I gotta drop another infant from a wall in an instant so we all don't die, then I'll become the monster. I will deal the blow, and I'll become the monster like none they've ever known. So what if I'm the monster lurking deep below? I must become the monster, and then we'll make it home. Penelope. Become the monster.
Ooh.
Ends with a Zimmerman emblem.
Yeah.
Now you know things are intense.
Oh, yeah. And that is pretty much the beginning of Odysseus' villain arc, essentially.
Yep.
As well as the end of...
boy.
And as well as the end of Act 1 of the musical. So what do you guys think so far?
I like it.
Pretty good.
I'm enjoying myself with this.
That's good to hear.
I got a following.
Uh-huh. Also, to any Epic the Musical fans in the audience, we got 2 more Winions.
Yeah, I was already there. I just haven't listened to the full soundtrack yet.
Yep. In the Epic the Musical community, people refer to themselves as Winions. If you recall, those little minions of Aeolus, the wind god, those are called Winions.
Oh, so it's basically like bronies except less cringe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I believe this is a good point to stop for right now. When you all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's a good
I think
point.
so.
Yeah, it is getting pretty late. So what? We're gonna stop right here, and we'll continue another time. This will give me time to download the VOD and edit it together. Cutting out any unnecessary bits. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yep. To everyone who was still watching, thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have yourselves a good night. Bye, everyone. Stay safe.
Later, everybody.
Take care.
Meh.
Wait, did anybody remember to take